Maximum hydration is achieved through 7 steps. Now, I recommend that you perform these steps at least once or twice a week until your desired hydration is achieved. Make sure you have plenty of time because this particular method takes at least 2 to 3 hours to complete. When you're done, you definitely will notice a difference in your hair after the first time that you try the TVO method, and each time that you do it, your hydration will get better. Step 1 is the application of the hair nectar. Now make sure that you're spraying it directly on the hair as well as the scalp and massage it in liberally. Use a plastic cap to cover your hair, leaving it on for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Remove the plastic cap and begin to finger detangle or use a wide tooth comb to remove tangles, and then rinse out. Step 2 is the application of the Carameli treatment. First, you're going to divide the hair into 6 to 8 sections, and starting with the first section, part the hair. Using an applicator brush, apply the mixture to the roots. Make sure that you get it all the way through to the ends, and complete each section in this same manner. Cover the hair with 2 plastic caps, but remember, do not sit under the dryer at this point. Allow the Carameli to sit in your hair for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour, or if you so desire for really dry hair, you can do this process overnight. Once you have completed the process of the Carameli treatment, rinse well. Step 3 is the application of the cleansing co-wash. Apply a few pumps of apple co-wash to thoroughly wet hair. You're going to gently massage your scalp as though you are shampooing, focusing on the edges, and if you need to, add more water to your hair to make sure that it's saturated and your fingers easily slip down your strands. Then begin the process of detangling by gently finger detangling or working a wide tooth comb through your hair. Then rinse and repeat if needed. Okay, so at this point, we're going to ask Naima and both Dr. Roz and Naima to re-wet the section of hair. And the idea of re-wetting the hair is that you really want to make sure that you get the product evenly distributed. At this point, you're going to take some of the product, and both of you guys go ahead and start applying the product. I want you to start at the roots of the hair, making sure that you focus on getting it on the scalp. Make sure that you are slipping it through the shaft of the hair. One thing that I like to do is actually just to twist it to make sure that I get the product saturated through the hair. So you can actually twist it through the section, making sure that you get it all throughout the hair, and you'll notice the product. If you have enough product on your hair, you will notice that as you twist it, you'll see the product actually rise up. So if you don't see the product on the hair when you're twisting it, you need to add a little bit more of the product. And this is going to be your judgment. You're going to be able to see whether you're getting it on the hair. Don't forget about those ends. Rub it through the ends. You want to also make sure that you take and you massage it into the scalp. Massaging it into the scalp is key because you're not only cleansing the hair, but you're also cleansing your scalp.
Smells wonderful.
It does. It feels good too.
Okay, so now that we've gone ahead and we have completed the application process, let's go ahead and re-moisturize the hair a little bit, making sure that before we put your plastic cap on that you reactivate the product so that it's not dry on the hair. And then you're gonna sit with your plastic cap on for up to 30 minutes to get super deep cleansed. And then rinse out. Step 5 is the Crazy for Coconut and Okra Condition. Use on thoroughly wet and clean hair. At this point, you're going to section your hair and generously apply the product from root to ends, twisting it, making sure that you get all of the product all the way throughout the hair and it's saturated again from root to ends. If needed, add a little more product and a little more water if your hair is not fully saturated. Your fingers should easily slip down the strands of the hair. Start detangling by gently finger detangling and raking your fingers through your hair. Make sure that you start at the ends and gently proceed up to the scalp. Once you have completed this, you're going to want to cover your hair again with a plastic cap for 15 to 20 minutes. And at this point, you can sit under a hooded dryer, at least 10 minutes. Rinse out 80% of the product with cold water. Steps 6 and 7, you're going to kind of do together. They kind of go hand in hand. So first, you're going to take step 6, which is the pumpkin and marshmallow leave-in cream. Make sure that you apply it to sectioned hair that's wet, applying it from the root to the ends, making sure that you cover each section, and using your fingers or a wide tooth comb, whichever is more comfortable for you, apply the product, and you're going to actually leave that product on the hair. And then go to step 7, which is the curl fringe gelée. You're going to apply to each section from root to end. And at this stage, you're actually going to go ahead and make sure that you define your curls by either finger raking or what we call shingling, using a wide tooth comb, your wet brush, a Denman brush, or just finger styling, whichever is comfortable for you, or any combination of the above.